Hey preschool team, I'm here to tell you about what we are doing for Christmas Eve. So on Christmas Eve, we have multiple services, one for kids at 11:16 a.m., one at 1:16 p.m., and then 3:16 and 5:16, and those are for kids. There is a later service at 11:16 p.m. that is for adults. So there's 4 services that we'll have on the boardwalk. So I'm going to tell you what we'll be doing during that time. We are celebrating Jesus' birthday, so we're going to have a birthday party. If you were with us last year, that's kind of how we themed it. So it was birthday party themed. And so when the kids come in the room, we're going to treat it like a birthday party, and they're going to get a birthday hat when they arrive. So everyone gets to wear a birthday hat, including you. As if we were at a birthday party. So as the kids arrive, the very first thing that they're going to be doing in the room is their craft. Our craft this year is super special. It is an ornament, and it is a star ornament that they will be able to hang on their trees, but they're going to be using glitter glue, and that will need time to dry before they take it home. So we are going to have them do that when they first get there, so that we can have as many of them drying as possible, so that they aren't all messy when they have to take them home.
Star craft will need to probably write their name on before they add the glitter glue, so that you're not trying to write their name on the back of it while it's wet. We'll have a wood star and some glitter glue sticks for your kids. So you will give the kids the glitter glue, but before you do, make sure to remind them that they only need to use a little bit. We don't want them to just cover their star in glitter glue to the point where it won't dry. So they can decorate their star. I'm just going to do some zigzags on mine, but they can do dots, or whatever type of design they want to use to decorate their star ornament. So let them do that. And then at the end, when they're done decorating, then you'll give them a pipe cleaner to twist so that they can make it an ornament to be able to hang on their tree.
So as kids arrive in the room, make sure that you have a couple tables open for leaders to be facilitating those crafts. And then once they are done, then they might have some free time to play, and as new kids come in the room, invite them over to the table to do their craft. There are also going to be coloring sheets for them to do that are a nativity coloring sheet for the birth of Jesus, and so those will also be at the table. So once they're done doing their star, they might want to color that. If the coloring sheet doesn't get done, that's not that big of a deal. It is a additional thing for them to do. Not every kid will be able to do their craft potentially before large group, because some kids arrive while we're going over to large group, or while we're in large group, and so those kids will be able to do their craft when they come back to the room if they would like to after large group. Okay, so large group will run pretty much as normal, and we'll celebrate the birth of Jesus and go through the whole Christmas story, reviewing everything that we've already heard. And so that is what we'll be doing in large group. And then after large group, we are going to do some stations in your classrooms, and it will depend on what age classroom you're in. So 3-year-olds, it might look a little different than kindergarten. So these are the activities that we have. One of the stations is a star hunt, and we did this one last year, and it's super fun. It's a star scavenger hunt. Okay, so for the star scavenger hunt, whoever is leading that table or that activity will become an expert at that activity. So you'll have maybe 5 to 10 kids, depending on what service you're at, and you will go on a scavenger hunt with them, and when they're done, you'll take the next group and you'll go on a scavenger hunt with them, and then when they're done, you'll go on the scavenger hunt with the next group. So this scavenger hunt requires you to preset it. So whoever the first group is will preset the pieces. And so the first piece is a start piece, and so you just tape this somewhere in your room. You can, 4-year-olds, if you want to do it on the opposite room, or kindergarten, you want to do it in the young 5s room, or if you just want to do it in your classroom, you can do that. So that goes up, and then all these different pieces of the story get hung up in different places in your room. So that's what they're looking for, and they're trying to find all the pieces until they get to the very last piece. You will have a leader's guide, like I said, that will help you guide the children. You can read to them the very first thing that it says next to that green start circle. All right, and so our other activity is called Pass the Present. So I also will have these leader guides for each table. So whatever table you're in charge of, whatever rotation you're in charge of, you'll have a table instruction. So this one is Pass the Present, and it will guide you on what to do, but it's basically hot potato with this present. So you'll either use your classroom CD player or your phone to play some music for the kids while they sit in a circle and pass this present. When you stop the music, whoever is holding the present will open the present, and there will be a bunch of stickers inside. And so just ask that child to take one sticker, and they can wear it or whatever they want with that sticker. And you can continue to play as many times as you need until the next rotation. If a child doesn't get a sticker at some point, they will get a sticker when they leave the classroom when we get checked out. So make sure if anyone's upset about not getting a sticker, they will get one eventually. So that is Pass the Present. Okay, another rotation station is going to be a Play-Doh retell. So you will have, again, another leader guide with instructions, and then you'll have a couple cards to lead your kids in this activity. So this first one, it says card number 1 at the top, and it says God sent the angel Gabriel to a girl named Mary. And then it has the scripture reference, and it says at the bottom in green, use your Play-Doh to make an angel. So we're reviewing the story, and the kids will each have a container of Play-Doh, so there should be Play-Doh in your basket for the kids to have a container or part of a container if you don't have that much Play-Doh. And then they're going to make an angel out of their Play-Doh, whatever they want that to look like. For 3-year-olds, I have some cookie cutters for you guys for the kids to attempt their Play-Doh creations. So they're going to be making an angel. Another one is use your Play-Doh to make a baby. Another is use your Play-Doh to make an animal. And use your Play-Doh to make a star. Our last activity, our rotation, is pin the star on the nativity. So again, there's another leader guide, and there will be a nativity poster for your wall that you guys can hang. Find a good spot where you want to do that station. And then there will be stars for you guys to give to your kids to pin, just like pin the tail on the donkey, but with a star for a nativity. There will be bandanas if you would like, if they're wanting to be blindfolded. You don't make anyone cover or like be blindfolded. They can cover their eyes or close their eyes if they don't want anything on their face. So you can spin them around a few times and take turns letting the kids pin the star on the nativity. And then they can move to their next station when they're done. So those are the 4 activities that you guys have, or 4 stations that you'll be doing when you come back from large group. Again, one person for each station can stay at that station, and the kids can move around from station to station. If you just need one person maybe to keep time in your classroom, if every station should be around 5 minutes if you want it to be even and get all 4 stations in. So if someone keeps time and tells everyone when to switch, that should work out just fine. If it's like a low attended service and there's not many kids for 4 different stations, you guys can just pick a couple activities to do together if that is what works for your class. When the kids leave during checkout, you will make sure again that if they didn't get a sticker from Pass the Present, that they get one of those. There will be a cake, a Happy Birthday Jesus cake that they get to take home. And that's all we have for Christmas Eve. It's going to be super fun, and I just want to thank you for volunteering with us on Christmas Eve, taking time away that you could be spending possibly with family or doing something else. I just thank you because we can't do it without you. We would not be able to do ministry without you guys. So thank you for taking time on your Christmas Eve to be with us and to be with these kids. So I look forward to seeing you. Bye.